All right, here we go. I got a big question for you. Can you be world class? Can you be the best in the world at what you do? If you answered no, I'm going to give you a little more time. Can you be world class? Can you be the best in the world at what you do? Of course you can. You've already got what it takes to do that. Science has proved it over and over and over again that that is accessible to us. If you want to be a virtuoso violinist, that is accessible. If you want to achieve perfect pitch in singing, that's accessible to you. If you want to be the top memorizer in the world, that's accessible to you. If you want to be the best speaker in the world, you can have that. Here's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about right now what you want to be the best in the world at. What is it? What is it? What do you want to be the best in the world at? Once you name it, then it's just miles we have to run. But here's the exercise I want you to start working on. So whatever you just thought of, what was the first thing that came into your mind when I asked you if you could be world class? When I asked you if you wanted to be the best in the world, what was it? Was it the fastest person in the world? What was it? Whatever it was, here's the exercise I want you to do. Once you declare what it is you want to be the best in the world at, then I want to know, can you think of only that? So think what you want to be the best in the world at. Now think of nothing else. Think of what you want to be world class at. Now think of nothing else. That's what this takes. Here's the exercise. How long can you go? Right? So if your mission is to be, make something up, the best ballet dancer in the world, I don't care what the discipline is. All I care about is the dream, is the declaration of what you're going to be the best at. Now, how long can you go? And how long can you say no to everything in your life that opposes that? So if I want to be the best ballet dancer in the world, there's certain things that oppose that. Certain people don't believe it. Certain people are negative around you. There's certain foods that I now are off the market. There are certain exercises I have to do. There are certain exercises I never do. Can you do it for an hour? Can you declare you want to be the best in the world at a thing and then only lock in on that thing for 1 hour? Can you do that for an hour? Or are you going to be distracted by a text message? Because if you are, then we're not going to get very far, right? But at first, I just want you to test and see how long you can go. Can you go a minute without being distracted from the very mission that you have in your life? That's the question. So if you can start to build this up, maybe you can go a minute today. Maybe you can go 10 minutes tomorrow. Maybe you can build yourself up to be not distracted for a whole hour, focused on your mission, actually doing what you do the best at. And then that hour turns into 2. And then that 2 hours turns into 24. And then all of a sudden you're building this momentum up where everything you do is in line with you being the best in the world at this thing. Otherwise, you can be the world's best distracted person, right? You can do that, but I don't think anybody's committed to that. People are, I'm sure there's championships for that. I'm sure there's awards they give out who can be the most distracted, but I don't think that's what we're talking about. We're talking about, what do you want to be world class at? Think about it. Now think of nothing else. How long can you go? Let's start with a minute, okay? Let's start with a minute today. Let's go to 2 minutes tomorrow. Right? Let's go to 10 minutes on day 3. And then let's work our way up to an hour. And then let's see where we can go with this thing. Because being the best in the world is accessible to you. You may not believe it. I don't really care what you believe. Right? It doesn't matter what you believe. All that matters is what you're committed to. You get me? Focus on nothing else. Put your comments below. I want to know what it is. I want to know what you want to be the best in the world at, and we'll start to try to hold you accountable, this group, right? 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, hour, 1 day, 2 days. And we'll stack this thing. 20 years later, guess where you're going to be? Standing on top. Best in the world at what you do. Science has proved it over and over again. Get out there. Let's start today. Here's what I want you to do next. I want you to go over to boeason.com and I want you to download my free storytelling guide. And in there are all kinds of exercises to get you up on your feet, start developing and telling your story. You're also going to be the first to find out when a new video comes out, because the hardest thing about being the best and continuing to be the best is you have to be reminded of what is current. So you're going to be the first to know. We're going to keep you accountable. Go over to boeason.com. Continue to be the best.